Thank you for joining Latrobe BPW's Table Talk in our series right now called Find Your Voice, Share Your Story. The official symbol of BPW is a winged Nike. It depicts strength, progress, freedom, and triumph, facing squarely the winds and waves of prejudice and all other limitations. And today with me are two wonderful ladies that are members of Latrobe BPW. We have the lovely Joy and also Kelsey with us. Thank you, ladies, for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
Well, the symbol is beautiful, BPW. Would you agree?
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
So in that, with what it represents, what is your biggest triumph?
Well, I want to say my biggest triumph is actually finally finding my passion. You go through life trying to figure out what it is that you want, and I believe that finding a passion is my biggest triumph.
And what is your passion?
My passion is to help people. My passion is to make a difference in the world and do it through kindness and appreciation.
Well, I have to say, I've sat next to you during some of our meetings, and I truly have to say, in all honesty, you definitely depict a joy like your name and a confidence that I find beautiful. So you are doing that. And Kelsey, you are a newer member, so welcome.
Thank you.
And what are some of your strengths that you want to share with the ladies?
One of my big strengths I gained actually through a lot of international travel. I've done some trips to Europe by myself, and it really made me more, I don't want to say independent, but a lot more confident and feeling a lot more prepared to handle stressful, tough situations at home and regular life too. So it was a big confidence boost for sure.
Well, I'll say I'm very impressive.
Thanks.
I went on a cruise by myself, and I felt like that was a big accomplishment.
Yeah.
But going to Europe is definitely amazing. So with that, we're talking about our passion and our strength, and you ladies both have that, and obviously you evoke that. But do you think there are some limitations that women have in our society, and have you encountered something in particular in your life, finding your passion or going overseas by yourself?
As far as limitation, just obviously as a woman, you're a little more nervous and a little bit more vulnerable and just kind of always watching people more, especially men. So it's not a limitation, it's just something you have to be extra careful of and extra aware of, and it's not really fair, but it's just unfortunately the reality.
Well, I just have to say thank you for being in BPW. I'm already excited to get to know you more.
Thank you.
So, Miss Joy, who lives out her passion, any limitations you have or you think women have more than men, or just experiencing life?
I do. I think women have a tendency to be too hard on themselves, and they try to compare themselves to everybody else. And I think that limits them. You know, if you can't find out who you are and all the time looking at what somebody else is doing and making that be what your new goal is versus yourself, then that's your limitation. I mean, women do that all the time with each other.
Well, you can see that these women, I didn't say their last names because I don't think I can, but we have we have spoken to the lovely Joy Clohannes, and that is a beautiful name. I did not want to mess up. And the lovely new Kelsey
Pierchowski.
See, they don't even need me here. So if you want to come and meet wonderful ladies like this that just evoke and share their love and their joy and their strength, and they depict what the emblem of BPW stands for, then I welcome you to come to one of our meetings, especially in November when we do some shopping. I'm Fairy Grace, and this is BPW's Table Talk.